Hello, everybody. I just want to do a video on MetLife Stadium where my Giants and the Jets play there as well. And it gets a lot of flack. People say it's not well designed stadium, that it doesn't look nice, this, that, and the other. My take is it's a football stadium. Does it really look any worse than any other football stadium? Okay, they could have put a roof on it. It's football. You play in the elements, you know? I don't have a problem with that. And I never knew this. I recently read and saw like a program on it as well that the MetLife Stadium is the biggest stadium, how many seating in it? Biggest stadium of any NFL football stadium. So that's pretty cool. And I just looked it up. I thought, because the Bills are building a new stadium and it looks pretty big. And I want to know, is the Bills' new stadium going to be bigger than MetLife Stadium? And they say, no, it isn't. The MetLife Stadium is still going to be the biggest stadium in the NFL. So that is pretty cool. I mean, there are some pretty big stadiums out there. I think the one in Vegas is big, and there's some other big ones. I think the one in LA is pretty big. But when you count the actual number of seats, MetLife Stadium is the biggest. And I, for one, think it looks cool at night. If the Giants are playing there, it's all lit up blue. If the Jets are playing there, it's all lit up green. So, and the MetLife sign is either blue or green. It's actually pretty cool how they do the backlighting in the stadium. The outside of it is all like slats of metal that shine in the sun, and even when the sun sets, you get this beautiful shine on the metal slats of the stadium. I think it's a nice looking stadium personally. If it were a baseball stadium, like the Yankees probably should have put a roof on their stadium to prevent rainouts and stuff. But other than that, it's pretty good. A stadium two stadiums I'm really excited to see. They just started building the A's stadium out in Vegas, the Vegas A's baseball stadium. So that they had a groundbreaking. I want to say like it was the end of June, and they started construction already. If you go on YouTube, you can find video of them building the stadium. I think the last video I saw was from the 7th of July, so it's pretty recent, and they've already started. You could already start to see like where the baseball diamond is going to be and stuff. They got home plate marked by like a green column or something. So that's pretty cool. And another one I'm looking forward to is actually a soccer stadium, what in Europe you would call football. In America, football is American football, NFL. But the soccer stadium that they're building in Willets Point, right next to Citi Field in Queens, in Flushing, that's going to be really nice. It's going to be for the New York City Football Club. The soccer team that's partially owned by the Yankees, and they're going to own some property next to Citi Field in an area that was kind of a dump. I mean, it was like there were no sewage systems. It was car lots and stuff. It's really. I mean, I kind of feel bad for the people that had to be displaced, but they were given like other locations for, here, take this location, like in the Bronx or something, which I think is kind of fair, I guess. But also, the environmental dangers of the Willis Point were pretty bad. So now it's going to have sewers. It's going to have buildings. They're building affordable housing, hotels, condos, apartments, and a stadium. And it's going to be super, super nice. I think I will be, even though I started out talking about MetLife Stadium, and that was like my main thing, I think I will put the video for one of the rendering videos of MetLife Stadium, if I could find one. I'll put one in the description. But Yeah, I definitely think too much onus is put on how pretty or nice looking a football stadium has to look. I think when you want something aesthetically pleasing to the eye, you really got to go to baseball. Baseballs are cathedrals, they're beautiful. You've got Camden Yards, you've got the one in Seattle, you've got the one in Pittsburgh, you've got New Yankee Stadium, you've got Old Yankee Stadium, you got Wrigley, you got Fenway, just to name a few. But football, it's like, who cares? It's just a place where you go to play football. And I personally, I've never been there on TV. MetLife Stadium looks pretty nice, and I've never been to New Yankee Stadium, but New Yankee Stadium looks pretty nice when you watch it on TV. It's hard to tell that it's actually the new place and not the old place, except for the fact that in the old place the seats were kind of like aquamarine. The new place the seats are navy blue. So anyway, that's gonna be it, guys. I don't want to ramble too much, and I probably did already, but thank you everybody for joining me on this beautiful Sunday afternoon as I'm watching the Yankees teetering on really effing up and doing bad. Hopefully they don't. And the MLB draft is tonight. I think I will also put construction photos of the A Stadium in here too. Okay, everybody, have a great Sunday. May the force be with you. Let's go Yankees. Hopefully I didn't jinx it there. Bye-bye, guys.